All right, back again. It's 5 days later, January 4th. I have been working through the cool licks now. So last video I did, I went cover to cover on ice cold licks. That's just playing the melody with your thumb. Cool licks in general, I think all of them is melody with the thumb, and then you're doing drone notes and pinches. I learned a couple things. I didn't know that, it's not set in stone, but your fingers kind of have designated strings. So thumb plays 5, 4, 3, index is 2, ring is 1. Prior to this, my thumb was all over the place. I was playing definitely down on the second string with my thumb. I might even been playing on the first string. And I don't think in this Ignoramus book, Bluegrass Banjo for the Complete Ignoramus, it specifies that, fingers belong to specific strings. I kind of had a suspicion, and then I looked online and confirmed it. And obviously that, that's situation dependent, but in general. And that's made things a lot easier. I've started playing with a metronome. I think, long term that's going to help, but short term it's definitely feels like it's making my playing more choppy. And I don't quite have the ear for it yet. Although I can see the merit behind it because, if I'm just tapping my foot, I'll stop and start it or probably change pace just willy-nilly. I'm not keeping a consistent pace like with the metronome. So trying to do that. I'm also trying, if I make an error, to continue to count or tap and pick up in the song in time and not just give up, which is, I think, a useful skill, especially, if you're playing with other people eventually. Oh, I also forgot to mention, this made a big difference. I discovered what intonation was. I think I said in the last video, I had just bought this banjo 10 days or so ago around Christmas, and it comes with the bridge laid down, as I'm sure you're aware. So anyhow, I stood the bridge up and tuned it, just open string tuning, and it was fine. And I think once I noticed when I was starting to play up the neck, on this 4th fret, it wasn't quite sounding right, and I didn't know what that was about. I thought, whatever, I didn't know what I thought. And somehow I learned about intonation, and boy, this thing was mega out of tune when you started playing it. On the 12th fret, it was an entire, what would this be? I think these units are cents. It was 50 cents sharp. So this bridge had to go way back toward the whatever that is. It had to move down. A lot of things going on. I'm going to try to play through cover to cover again, cool licks. Same exact spot. There's a couple of songs or parts of songs where I have like this mental block, but this whole song, I'm telling you what, I struggle with this one. I'm gonna skip that song. Yeah, maybe I'll come back to it at the end. I thought I made an error in like measures 13 and 14, but I think I actually played it right. So we'll take what we can get. I'm moving on. Yay. Hey, that's it. That's the last one. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Felt pretty good. Not, plenty of errors. I think we're getting better.